At this point, Alex claimed he was going to show me the first busway in North America, built in the 60s out of an old Red Arrow streetcar route. But Miles had other ideas.
In Providence, the East Side Trolley Tunnel was converted to bus usage in 1948. That is so much earlier.
Okay.
Plus New England Pride.
That's a tunnel. That is not a long, dedicated busway.
You're going to have to call this the first surface busway over half a mile.
Because the Haverford Historical Society calls it the first busway. The thing
They're
is,
wrong. Historical societies can be incorrect sometimes.
As the first, as a proof of concept, it's decent.
Now you gotta go to Providence to ride the real first one.
And so I have dragged Miles to Providence.
Yay!
Because apparently, according to him, Providence is home to the oldest busway in North America. Go ahead and give us the background here, Miles.
Oh, I should have read the Wikipedia page. Okay, well, to cut a long story short, so there is a hill in Providence called College Hill. It's on the east side of town. It's where Brown is. You might have heard of it. And so you gotta get up to Brown. You gotta have transit. So originally, there was a cable car that went over the hills, New England's only cable car. Then they were like, let's build something that's compatible with the trolley system. They built a streetcar tunnel that went down under the hill, through it to the other side. But then, obviously, city started getting rid of streetcars. Providence, for some reason, got rid of this one in like the 40s. Caleb will put the exact date up. And they turned it into a bus tunnel. Now, the reason this is the first busway, even though it's a fairly short tunnel, but this is the first bus-only throughway in America, in the Western Hemisphere, that I know of. Certainly older than the SEPTA 103, that's for sure, Alex.
Well, there you have it. Let's go ride it. Woonsocket.
I think it's pronounced Woonsocket.
Wow, look at this Massachusetts person mass-splaining Rhode Island stuff.
I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced, I think.
And we're back, walking on down Hope Street to catch the, what are we catching?
We're getting the 34, which runs on Angel Street. Look, it's the Brown University shuttle, or Boost. But I'd really like to see the Stanford University shuttle.
No!
Not hostile. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I can lie down. I'm so comfortable right now.
I don't quite fit.
They gotta make it a little longer.
Yeah.
It's an R-Line bus on the 34. So the R-Line is Ripta's rapid bus. It's like a frequent service that goes from Pawtucket to South Providence. You can see the branding is all over this thing. We are not on the R-Line right now, but we are technically on a BRT.
RT. Okay, here we go. Gotta love this graffiti.
That's great. You also gotta love buses only, BRT, baby.
You know, Miles, I'm gonna have to side with you. This is America's first BRT.
Yes!
Take that, Alex Davis.
Take that, Alex Davis!
Let's call
He's
him.
a great channel.
Let's call him.
Subscribe.
So what do you think of this station?
This one is pretty bad. It's just sign. When we go to the other side, there are these actually very nice shelters with sort of these murals. So get excited for that. Just picture in your head what that might look like and see if you're right when we get to the other side. There are also a lot of cases of rambunctious Brown students who take advantage of the tunnel. I believe Wikipedia talks about students who skateboard down the length of it because it's just a big hill down.
Yeah, someone's just walking through the bus tunnel.
Wow. I guess that's one similarity with the 103. So you're picturing this beautiful shelter with murals in your head. What are you thinking right now? A monument to transportation, I'm sure. As this bus pulls away, well, it was once very pretty. But my description was not inaccurate. I just love this facade. Just like building bus tunnel, 1914, that's when the original streetcar tunnel was built. Flashing yellow light, it's just like, only in like the northeast part of the US do you get these random little bouts of just like infrastructure for transit. It's like this would never happen in like Phoenix. It's just like, oh yeah, they built a tunnel here once. We're gonna ignore what's going on over there. And it's
You're on
just-
YouTube.
And it's just still here.
You're on YouTube.
Hey, nice. What channel?
Classy Whale.
What?
Classy Whale.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we've seen 3 buses go through the tunnel and 4 people illegally walking or biking through the tunnel. So take that what you will. I mean, you can see how ornate this shelter used to be. Like, we've got globs of pudding on the side here. I don't know. What are these supposed to be? We have this nice introduction to socialism class. So if you're interested in being introduced to socialism, this is the class for you every Thursday. And then we have this mural with really lovely, white, brown, gray colors. Definitely not like day glow or anything, but I'm sure it's conveying something.
And I think we finally found a bench that I will sit on. You want to sit on this though? No, I don't.
What's on there? Oh.
The grime of the ages.
Well, that's definitely points off.
Hi. So these tiles have like hieroglyphics on them or something? Or like this is like Tetris? This is like a maze? This is like a manhole cover? So 33 to East Prov. And they're back.
How many subs?
1.65K.
Nice, dude. Keep grinding.
Thank you. Would it kill Ripta to put like gates on the tunnel?
I don't know. I mean, this service is so infrequent that it's not hurting anyone to illegally go through there, I guess.
The connection was so bad, but I think I could make out what you're saying. I think it was that you're so sorry for all the grief you put me through, and this, now that you've finally gone to see it, you know that it really was just a tiny short, tunnel through a hill, and this really is not the first bus rapid transit, not even the first busway. That title, in fact, goes to the 103.
There are 2 stations, Alex. There's 1 station here and 1 station on the other side. That's 2 more stations than a non-busway would have.
Okay. The 103 was the second busway. It was the second busway. I'm sorry, I can't give up the charade any longer.
Okay, here's Miles's victory dance.
Yes! I was right all along. I want to thank my parents who brought me into this world. I want to thank everyone who subscribed to Classy Will, because that allowed him to take me here to prove that this is the first one. I'm getting emotional. I want to thank all my friends. Oh, I want to thank the city of Providence for building this tunnel. And I want to thank Alex for finally admitting that he was wrong all along.
Historic moment.
I need it for the alliteration.
Oh, now he confesses. And on that glorious triumph for my friend Miles, it is time to wrap up the video. Thank you so much for watching, and coming down to the Ripta.